And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Highland. And now the opening lineup for Team World. Alperin Şengün out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Wagner. And it's Nemhard in at the point. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Wagner against MP to the left wing. Pass to Green. MP from deep three-point land. Another three for USA.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
Taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. And playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. Because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. It has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. That was room service delivery at its finest.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. It's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves. Game.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. 7-point differential. Fires from deep. Another three for USA.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Here's Nemhard. Pass to Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. A half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And Wagner has it in the corner. The shot from the low post is good.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. He's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from MP. Wagner outside. Pass to Nemhard. Team World needs to get off a shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Here for Team World.
There you go, fans. That was your USA team answer.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Thomas up top. They set the screen. Team World with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And here's MP for three. Rebound by Team World. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. USA leading by 9. Down low, there's Gusevicius. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 19 points.
Boy, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Here's Watford, and Thomas has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Sohan. They get it again. Watford passes to Sohan. Now Giddey. Now the pass to Mathurin. Goes up with it again. Owens with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. And
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Your USA team, 19. The visiting team, 8.
first challenge tonight. For USA, Team World making some changes.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Josh Giddey, also Thomas out there, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Williams sets a screen for MP. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Mathurin, covered by MP. Takes the 3. And it's Mathurin missing. USA leading by 12. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Giddey. He takes it in. Thomas gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
MP fires from way outside. Another 3 for USA.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and He's really riding that wave right now.
There's a good screen. Here's Thomas. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP for 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And it's USA controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They've got MP. He's out there with Banchero. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. Here's Şengün. Can't hit that one. So USA will take it the other way. And for Team World, we've got Alperen Şengün. Yurtsevin out there with Wagner. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Nembhard in at the 1.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Throws it up high. 2 free throws coming up, and they call
Jalen Green. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team World, Josh Giddey. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Here's Highland. To the middle. Here's Kasevicius. Great pass to set up the lay-in. MP's got 38 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's Wagner missing. USA lead by 23. Highland passes to MP. They set the pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. From 11 feet away, Yurtsevin kicks to Wagner. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Yurtsevin. There's Wagner with the 3. It's hauled in by USA.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP fires from way outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Giddey. He's got 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Nembhard. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Team World.
Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Williams, he's checked in for USA. Thomas checked in for Team World. And here's MP for three. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 46 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Team World. Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by Team World. There's the pick. Sharp, the pass to Şengün. The three from Thomas. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Barnes dishes to MP. To the left side wing. Inside. And stolen by Wagner. 1:27 left in the third quarter. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their three-point.
Timeout, USA.
Do their thing.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court. Shooting for your USA. Scotty Barnes. One shot.
Defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
MP is out there with Barnes. Then it's Ivy. And it's Green. Passes it to Sohan. And here is Şengün. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Off the inbound, Kasevicius banked in off the glass. MP's got 48.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giddey. Pass to Nembhard. Over Ivy. Again, Team World good for 2.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Team World trails by 21. And there's the drive. And it's MP with the rebound.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Fires the three. They kick it out to Green. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
And here's Wagner. The pass to Şengün. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Green, the pass to MP. The tray. No good that time. And Team World will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nembhard, the pass to Giddey. Wagner outside. From past the arc. Team World with another miss. So it's USA now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Yurtseven's checked in for Team World. Pass to Nembhard.
2 minutes left.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Giddy with it. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs.
Foul call.
Something to think of.
To shoot the technical, Franz Wagner.
What's up?
The other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against.
Substitution on the...
So USA wins it.
84. The visiting team, 61. We would like to thank all fans for making it.
Season 5. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
2 to 12.
What's up, MP? Hey, MP.
Nice. That's where you're headed. I'll have a chat again.
What up, Coach? MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Man, I know. And I can't wait to get out there and go toe-to-toe with him, too.
Well, I've been working on the whiteboard for the last couple hours, trying to figure out how to slow him down.
All right. Let me see what you got here.
Pretty much you just need to outplay him. I need you to set the tone for the whole team. They're going to be taking their cues from you, and I'm really counting on you to get the upper hand in all aspects of the game.
Well, you know that won't be easy, man. You're talking about one of the best players in this league.
Better than you?
No, not at all.
That's what I want to hear.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, you got to get your rest. You got to get your sleep. But do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Now Curry, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
And the news looming over this team, Greg. What will MP decide to do this offseason?
Yeah, MP's deal will run out at the end of the year. Where he signs in the offseason will surely change who is viewed as a contender.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Thompson outside to halt the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
The guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said a key to this game would be to play within themselves on offense. Keep moving the ball like they do when they're playing well. Play unselfishly. We'll see if that's enough to put them up 2-1 in this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
Now Curry, after the missed 3 from MP.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And that'll be 2.
the line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for 2.
Using your hands on D.
In for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for...
Limitless potential.
Going out there, no let up.
Keep earning that respect.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Thompson passes to Poole. Outside Curry. Thompson, a screen on Davis. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Thompson misses. Lakers leading by 8. To the right side. Back to MP. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Curry passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Warriors trail by 6. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Poole against Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Beasley with the rebound. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
The latest now.
An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Curry kicks to Poole. Green with a screen on Russell. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and the shot is long.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Schroeder against Curry. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it? back in for Green. So it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They've been dominant in transition. Get it and go. Simple. If they keep it up, they could run away with this game.
I see what you did there. Not funny. Sorry, big fella.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Over Russell. Green, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's MP for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Curry. Shooting.
Lakers foul. Dennis Schroeder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Offensive rebound, and James throws it down.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
Curry looking it over. Green with a screen for Thompson. And it's Green with the jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
LeBron passes to Russell. The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Curry against Schroeder. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Curry kicks to Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the rejection by MP.
And boy, have they been
The back.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see.
Timeout, Golden State.
Good job coaching that team. Way to go, coach. Making the right play.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers early. Cheer on your little girls dance team.
These guys are playing some deep for you, coach.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Poole kicks it to Looney. Inside, here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. LeBron passes to MP. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Beasley against Thompson. Pass to Poole. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Green, no luck.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Poole with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The three from Poole. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Jasevicius, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Looney kicks to Poole. Green passes to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
23 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson outside. And they get it. And the call.
Clay is a great foul shooter.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
MP outside. The three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles.
54. The Warriors. 42.
Great anticipation, MP. You're owning these fools.
Keep going to MP, coach. Don't kneel to.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Green, and it's Looney in at the power forward. Curry against Schroeder. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Over MP, and it's Wiggins missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And they double up MP. There's Walker with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Vanderbilt with the block. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP against Wiggins. MP, no good. Warriors trail by 18. DiVincenzo passes to Kerr. And he gets it to go. And that's now.
Timeout called for the Lakers. And give a big round of applause. Your local news team.
Green's check. He's making a switch here. MP's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jermichael Green. Little comes in for Wiggins. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Poole subbed in for Curry. The Warriors also with a sub. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Looney. And the dunk by MP.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Poole, the pass to Green. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Gusevicius. Off target at the rim. Warriors trail by 18. Outside, Green. Here's Poole. Thompson outside. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe. They'd split their previous.
And the Warriors with possession here.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was.
D'Angelo Russell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Clay Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
Two to one advantage in this.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, even early on in this game.
Your Lakers, 73. The Warriors, 58.
What's up, MP? MP, over here, over here.
MP, what's up? You feel like streaking?
Yes.
I mean, continuing the win streak.
Oh, I thought you meant
I
the
know
other
where
one.
you were going with that. I'm not talking about running around like a jaybird. I would never. Well, maybe in college, but different time, different waistline.
Okay. So is there anything else?
No. I just want to say that when streaking...
On a streak.
Right, on
Not
a
that
streak,
streak.
it's going to feel like the momentum is going to carry you forever, but it won't. It's up to us to keep it going. I don't want you to take anything for granted tonight. So let's just go out there and not just win, but win big.
I got you, Coach. I mean, as long as I can keep my clothes on, I got you.
Obviously. Come to think of it, it is fairly inappropriate behavior. I think I owe my university's engineering department a big apology.
Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Wood with the bucket.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Outside Russell. He feeds it to MP. McGee with the block. They get it back. That one drops for him. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
There's Gusevicius. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd, looking to break the tie in this season series, and I asked him what he thought the biggest factors would be tonight. He said it always seems to come down to getting a stop. We have to get our hands.